Walking into the theatre, I had really high expectations for this movie because we get the same dynamic duo of Vipin Das and Basil Joseph who created the hilarious hit Jaya 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 Hey. Yeah, that's right. The same duo is coming back again for Guruvayoorambala Nadayil, which is actually a story about bromance set in a wedding chaos. The story is about a young Malayali NRI named Vinu, played by Basil Joseph, who is about to get married. The reason for his enthusiasm to get married is not his romance with Anjali, but it's his bromance with Anand. Vinu has been mending his heart for 5 long years, and so he's been keeping aside love and marriage. All that changed when Anand stepped into the picture. Now, Anand is the epitome of an alien. He is a brother, he's a best friend, he's a therapist, he's a counselor, he's even a life coach, all blended into one. So the screenplay relies heavily on situational comedy more than a solid plot, while the central situation that creates an upheaval in this perfect bromance is actually fantastic. The audience is let in on this joke well before the characters are. The build up to the plot twist is superb, but it arrives too soon, causing the story to drag afterwards. The characters are quickly split into two camps, one that wants the wedding to take place and the other which doesn't. As more and more characters with their own agendas get introduced, it felt like a case of too many cooks spoiling a soup. The supporting cast is enormous, from parents to in laws to relatives, jealous uncles, ex lovers, vengeful college friends. Honestly, it became a bit overwhelming for me. Speaking about the acting in the movie, it is carried forward by the two main men. Prithviraj is donning several hats this year, and he's done comedy, he's done a massive drama, and later he's going to be the director. So, his tremendous screen presence is always a delight to watch. But the scene stealer for me in this movie is Basil Joseph. His impeccable comic timings and natural screen presence makes Vinu a joy to watch. I definitely wanted more of this bromance in the movie. The combo of Prithviraj and Basil was perfect and superb, and somehow they're such polar opposite, not just in physicality but in behavior as well. It made a great combination. Unfortunately, the female characters are underutilized, primarily serving as an object for the men's despair. Anashwara Rajan shines with her screen presence, but Nikhila Vimal's role lacks depth. She's basically just a walking caricature. The film also marks the debut of a Tamil actor named Yogi Babu, sorry. The Tamil actor Yogi Babu, but his comedy actually fell flat for me. The movie has references to a lot of pop culture. There is references to Drishyam and Nandanam. There's a couple of cameos in the climax, and the director has actually used some of the very famous old favorite Malayalam songs into the comic scenes, which created perfect comic timings. I wish the director had used more of these elements and brought out and elevated the bromance, because that is what we enjoyed the most. That is where I laughed the most in the movie. And this is my main issue with the movie. It wasn't the execution of the situational comedy. I felt like the director was attempting a Priyadarshan style climax at the Guruvayur temple, but the scene lacked a crash and wave ripple effect that Priyadarshan masterfully creates. With too many characters and too many interactions, the pieces didn't fit together as they should. And honestly, I missed Priyadarshan's style of comedy at this point. I wonder when he's going to create a movie again. Overall, Guruvayoorambala Nadayil is a mixed bag. There's a lot of fun and light moments, but it felt far apart, so it doesn't hit the mark for me. The bromance was perfect. Basil Joseph's comedic timing was amazing, but as a whole collective, there was a lot more that I expected from the movie. And maybe after the movie like Jai 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 Hai, I was expecting stronger female characters. But the whole point and the focus of this movie is on the bromance, and if that is what you enjoy, then you should go and check out this movie. So that's it, guys. That's my review of the movie. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. If there is any other movie you want me to review, let me know that as well. I will be doing more of English and Hindi reviews also as they release. So until next time, take care. Ciao, ciao.